probably now a total of 6 times. Probably more than that. I just hung that up for this video actually.
We waited till it was a smooth road to put it up too. So.
Oh well. But how would you say you enjoyed Bayfield?
Bayfield is really nice. It was pretty. Just a beautiful little town, little cottage-looking town out on the bay.
Nice. And now we're hoping to go see Mackinac Island tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep.
We're headed up to Marquette so we can park there because we don't know what our plans are going forward.
We will figure it out. We will take you along to Mackinac Island and hopefully have some cool footage. Post office be this cute? Strolling down the streets of Mackinac Island, sipping on coffee. What are your thoughts, Seth?
It's pretty. This coffee's good.
It's so cute.
Butterfly ring jewelry.
Wow.
Wow.
So something was wrong with the rings or something.
Yeah.
On a tandem bike in Mackinac Island. We just went to Mass. Riding a tandem bike in Mackinac Island. Woo! The most gorgeous view. You can't see it quite yet. Hands down, best bike ride ever. Such a pretty place. Probably one of the most beautiful places
To have a bike ride.
to have a bike ride and in the world. Oh my goodness. It's on Lake, is it Huron?
Yes.
Huron.
Right between Lake Huron and Lake Michigan. It's the Strait of Mackinac. And it's gorgeous. The water's crystal clear. It's the height of summer and it's still very cold, so the lake doesn't get dirty.
This
Gorgeous.
is so cool. Highly suggest getting a tandem bike.
It's hard to start. But after that, you're good.
Wow. This is We are currently at this beautiful little, what'd you call this, a park?
Yeah, I think. It's just a kind of a field that had a bunch of chairs out on it.
I think it's a part of this resort back here, but it's super duper pretty. Let's see. We already shared that we rode tandem bikes. I don't know how to flip it. I guess I'll just...
Do that, yeah.
Overlooking the lake. After we rode tandem bikes, or a tandem bike.
Yeah, we both had a tandem bike.
Yeah. We ended up eating at, what was that place called?
I don't even know. Some cafe.
Seabiscuit
yeah.
Cafe.
Wasn't much of a cafe. It was kind of fancy for a cafe. I wouldn't call it a cafe.
Yeah, but it was good. It was
pretty good.
It was pretty good. And then after we ate, we ended up going to get more coffee. I'm still sipping.
I got 2 coffees.
I got 2 coffees. I regret that because...
She's like, I'm so hot.
Well, I got a latte.
Hold this drink.
No, I didn't say how to
Let me roll up my sleeves. And...
No, honestly, I do regret wearing a turtleneck and a long sleeve turtleneck because...
You got a waist
jacket too. And a jacket. It was really cold this morning. It was kind of rainy, so I thought I'll bring layers or I'll be cold.
We left at 5:30 this morning and we went to sleep at like 2.
Yeah, I didn't sleep well at all.
Got up at 5:30, 5:20, 5:30 to drive over here.
Yeah.
Because we stayed in Marquette and then we drove to St. Ignace, which is where we took our ferry out. So Marquette and St. Ignace are like 3 hours away from each other this morning, so...
we're pretty tired, especially getting up and getting here. Anyway, after we got food, we went on basically a hike through some of the trails, and then we ended up ending our walk down here, and that's where we're at. So we're just relaxing.
Little bicycle ride went all the way around the island on the very outside. It was a beautiful view the entire way. I can show you the route on the map.
There. It was so cool. This is hands down the best place. Best little town I've ever been to.
Here's the map. So it's just the red line that went all the way on the very outside of the whole island. Then we went up in here and walked these trails after dinner. But yeah, sideways. I don't know if it was this way or this way.
I don't remember. Oh, like that. It was like that. Yeah, but it was beautiful. Definitely, like, this is one of, like, probably the favorite spot I've been.
In your life?
I don't know, that's a hard statement, but it's definitely one of them. Like, yeah, it's like you're in a little storybook. It's so cute. There's beautiful flowers everywhere, potted plants, flowers, this beautiful crystal clear lake.
Real fancy gazebo over there. I don't know if I can zoom. I can't zoom in.
Wait. Yeah, so we're just really enjoying our time. This would be so cool to come back to for an anniversary. Yeah. And have a little trip out here.
Spend a few days. We're just gonna get to spend the one.
Yeah, it'd be cool to stay in like a cottage or like one of these little inns or resorts here. Like, that'd be so
And everybody's active and getting to walk around town and bike around town because the cars aren't allowed. There are a few folks who are scootering around on one of those little
electric bikes. Yeah.
Well, not. Oh yeah, they're electric bikes, and there are also those like old folks wheelchair,
like
scooters,
a motorized wheelchair.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Tell them those are like 4-wheelers basically.
Ooh, we are gonna go get some fudge though.
There are like 6 fudge shops here.
They have fantastic fudge here.
I don't know. It smells really good.
It smells like it and it looks like it. I know.
So one of them had like a 12-year-old working at it. Do you see that?
No. Where? How do you know they were 12? What if they just looked young?
Looking 12 is pretty young to look.
Anyway, we are loving it. I would give this place I'm trying to think, on a scale of 10, like, I want to say, dare to say, like 10 out of 10.
I wouldn't go that high. I'd probably go, it's really high. It's a really nice spot. It's really calm. Everybody's,
it's just so hard
there's no worry about,
anything.
Folks.
Like, it's so hard to create this. Like, it feels so removed from normal society.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful spot.
So what would you rate it? You didn't rate it.
Oh, I think that there could be, I think it's kind of like one of those spots where there's like not that many food options, so they can charge up the prices a lot for what it really is. So that draws back for me. And I would like to see a few more food options. I know I'm being very stickler here, but if we're getting up into the 9s, you gotta be stickler. But it's high 9s, like. 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's high.
It's really
We
high.
should rate each place we go to.
Yeah.
And I think me doing 10 out of 10 was kind of rough for a rating scale now.
Yeah.
But something's gonna have to beat this, which is gonna be
You
hard.
can't beat a 10 though. Let's rate the Apostle Islands while we're at it.
Oh, okay. Apostle Islands, let me think. Are we rating the actual islands, or are you talking about like a mixture of Bayfield and the hikes, or like are you just meaning the islands we saw?
The full experience.
The full experience of what we did.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Bayfield plus the Apostle Islands.
Plus the hike.
Plus, okay, so it's difficult for us. We can't
So
really give a
difficult.
fair rating on the Apostle Islands because the largest draw to that place is the apparently it's like some of the most impeccable kayaking, which we didn't actually do, so it's kind of difficult for us to give a fair rating of
Yeah.
that because it's not what we went there to do. We did the hiking, we went on a cruise to see all of them, but we didn't want to spend the money to take out kayaks on long multiple day adventures, because if you're going to go out to the farthest one out, it's like 50 miles.
Yeah.
And on the large windy sea, that's a lot of work that we're
I
not
don't know
up to immediately, you know.
what I would rate.
The Apostle Islands plus Bayfield.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, the islands weren't the most impressive part to me because, like you said, we weren't able to kayak. We were just able to cruise by them. So I think it would have been different had we kayaked around them, you know?
Yeah.
I still loved it, but I loved more like seeing Bayfield and that hike we went on.
And it's kind of in a completely different scale. Like you couldn't put it on the same scale of like going to like the Grand Tetons or Yellowstone or like
Yeah.
or what's that the Grand Canyon or anything like that. So if we're putting it on like national attractions, I'd give it a 6.4.
Oh wow, I was gonna give it like the overall experience of doing what we did,
It was very nice.
like an 8.6.
Wow, very different. It was
Yeah.
beautiful. It was gorgeous.
I guess I'll rate like this place, I don't know, I said a 10. I kind of want to keep it there, but then that means nothing can trump it. So maybe 9.9. 9.8?
Yeah.
9.9, 9.8.
Okay.
9.8, I'll say that.
Yeah, this place is wonderful. Like
We love it.
travel to see this.
Definitely. I would come, like we said, I'd come back for like an anniversary or something.
Yeah.
It would be cool.
It's a romantic, beautiful little spot.
So romantic.
Get more than 2 hours of sleep though before you come,
Yes.
so you don't have to get 3 coffees.
Probably would have still got 3 coffees.
That's
even
true.
if-
So you don't have to get 4 coffees.
The day's not over yet then.
I know.
Anyway, we love Mackinac Island.
It was
You
nice.
should come too. Do a little peace out fade into the